This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in the last session, we discussed about that what is discard word builds, right? Disable the project, all these options, Jacoco plugin, Jenkins direct structure. Then we discussed about how to install this Maven integration plugin. Then we'll get that Maven project type, and we have created that job using this Maven project type, right? So I hope everyone has clear till here, right? And practicing all these things, whatever we're discussing. So today we are going to discuss about the plugin management. So plugin management is nothing but what are the plugins we use for what purpose? Okay, and we need to explain. Mhm. Definitely, they are going to ask. Can you tell me some of the plugin names which you used? Okay, so if you see here, already I have documented some of the plugin names. Deploy to container. Already we used it, right? This plugin for what purpose? To deploy the application into the Tomcat server or Java server or Glassfish. This is a plugin which we are going to use. So if you want to deploy the application into the WebLogic server, you can use this deploy WebLogic. Okay, so just search with that plugin name. Go to that manage Jenkins, manage plugins available WebLogic. See, you will get that deploy WebLogic. This plugin allows you to deploy an artifact jar varchar to any WebLogic target server after successful build. Right. So like that, WebSphere. See, WebSphere deployer deploys your web artifacts automatically to IBM WebSphere application server and IBM WebSphere Liberty profile. So this is also one server, right? But this server usually we are going to use for development purpose. So for production deployment, we are not going to use. Okay, even I was using this IBM WebSphere Liberty profile WLP. Okay, same way you can search with Wildfly. See, Wildfly deployer. Right, this plugin deploys application built with Jenkins to Wildfly server or server 2. So like that, guys. See, all the plugins it is not possible to explain. 1800 plus plugins are there, and also we are not going to use all the plugins, right? Based on our requirement, we have to explore. So assume it is a new plugin. Okay, you are going to use. You don't know, right? What you can do? Okay, right click on this one, open link in new tab. If you see here, regarding that plugin, you will get that all the documentation. Okay, how to use everything they are going to explain here. Okay, this plugin works with Wildfly 8 and JBoss API and later versions. Even you can use this plugin for JBoss 7 version also. Okay, and Wildfly 8 onwards, it is going to work. See, later versions means Wildfly 8 and above versions. Anyway, JBoss 7 is the last version, right? There is no JBoss 8 and all, right? So even you can go and search in the Google also about this Wildfly deployer. You will get that detailed documentation about this one, right? So you can remove this one, go to here and search with Wildfly. Just search with Wildfly and click on this search option. See, wildfly deployer. Once if you click on this one, you will get this. So total 586 people has installed. So 6 years back they have released, but see they are not using much. But if you search with deploy to container, see this is a plugin deploy to container. So observe here, 18,000 people has installed this one. Just understand, okay, the usage. So now tell me which one is many people are using. Deploy to container plugin, right? So Om Prakash is asking, sir, how can we install that specific plugin? See, related to the Jenkins version, they are going to display that. Once if you go here and you can search the plugin name, it is going to display that the relevant version to this current Jenkins. So later, if you want, you can upgrade also. Go to the here updates. So it is showing that no updates right now. Maybe you will see before completing the Jenkins, you will see the updates here. If you wait 1 week, definitely some updates will be there for our plugins, whatever the plugins which we installed. Okay. So like this, you can explore that what are the plugins we want. So already we know deploy to container plugin. We use this one and deploy WebLogic, WebSphere deployer, Wildfly deployer. So like that, you guys can explore those things. And we use that Maven integration also. So to get that Maven project type, we have installed this Maven integration plugin. Another plugin is Safe Restart. How we can restart the Jenkins server? Hmm? How we can restart the Jenkins server? Come on, guys. Whatever you know, just you can answer it. Whether it is a correct or wrong. Okay. Om Prakash is saying that take that Jenkins server URL. Okay. So this is a Jenkins server URL slash restart. Okay. Yes. From Jenkins GUI using this URL also we can restart. So we have restart and save restart. We have two options are there: restart and save restart. If you see here, one context path is restart, another context path is save restart. Here R should be uppercase. R should be uppercase, right? Restart, save restart. Here R is the uppercase. Okay. So just observe that. This is also one of the entry question. What is the difference between restart and save restart? Okay. So many people has answered that use that service command or systemctl command to restart the Jenkins. But assume I don't have access to the Jenkins server. Hmm? So that time you can use through GUI using this Jenkins URL. Just check that the difference between restart and save restart. See, are you sure you want to restart Jenkins? If you say yes, sir, it is going to restart. Now I'm going to the same URL with a different context path like a save restart. Observe that. Are you sure you want to restart Jenkins? Jenkins will restart once all running jobs are finished. Now you guys can understood, right? Difference between restart and save restart. So restart means if any jobs are running, forcibly it is going to stop and it is going to restart. Right? Safe restart means it is going to wait until completing all running jobs. Once jobs are completed, then only it is going to restart. So Suresh is saying, sir, in this case with the URL, end users also can restart now. As a normal user, if you try to log in and if you try to execute this command, this URL, it is not going to work. Right now, we logged in as a admin user, right? That's why it is allowing. If you use the normal user, if you don't have that admin access, say here, if you don't have admin access, you are not going to see this manage Jenkins option. So that time, even you are not able to execute the request these URLs. Right. So that is the difference between restart and safe restart. But important point is here, R should be uppercase. Suppose if you don't use that R uppercase, what will happen? See here, you are getting that error. Save, restart, but see here getting that 404. Right. So that's why once if you get this one, just check that, oh, I'm not passing that correct context path. Om Prakash is asking, sir, in organization, generally once we install plugin, we'll restart the Jenkins? No, we are not going to. Okay. So Dharmendra is asking, and which scenario we need to restart Jenkins? If Jenkins hanged URL itself will not work. Yes. So usually sometimes if you are going to install that external plugins, okay. So if you go here, we are going to click on this advanced, right? So what we are going to do, some plugins are not available in the Jenkins plugin repository. So suppose if you take that UCD urban code deploy, it is a one IBM tool. So now it's sold to that HCL. If you want to integrate that urban code deploy tool with Jenkins, we have to install one plugin. So that plugin is not available under available tab. You have to download from the external website. So after downloading, if you want to install, we are going to use this advanced tab, and we are going to select that plugin and we are going to install. Right. After installing these external plugins, we need to restart. Right. If you don't restart, this plugin is not going to get reflected. Okay. Clear. So in one of the interview also they asked, what is the use of advanced tab in the plugin manager? Means in plugin management. So this advanced tab which we are going to use to install that external plugins which are not available as part of Jenkins plugin repository. Okay. So instead of just typing here safe restart manually, okay. So if you install one plugin, so automatically you are going to see one option here, safe restart. We are going to see one option, safe restart. Manage Jenkins, manage plugins, available tab. Here, just search with safe restart. Here, safe restart. This plugin allows you to restart Jenkins safely. Click on install without restart. So it is installing. It's successful. So now, if you go to the Jenkins dashboard, see here, restart safely. Restart safely. Once if you click on this one, just observe, it is calling that this context path only, safe restart. Right. So like this, use this safe restart plugin and you can So Mahesh is asking, sir, under Jenkins home directory, you will see that jobs, job name bills. Each bill get a permanent link. What is that? That is a file. So we didn't use that file name. Okay. So you are saying that let me connect to this Linux server where Jenkins has installed. Go to that Jenkins home directory where lib Jenkins jobs Facebook and dev builds. It's saying that permal this one. Just check that what it contains. Even I didn't use it. Okay, so last complete build, last failed build. So if you see in your Jenkins dashboard, you observe here last success, last failure. So this information is storing there. I didn't use it that just open that one when you will get a question on that one. Just see that what content it is there, right? And also you can see that cat legacy IDs. So nothing is there in this particular file, right? So this information is the last success. So build number 10 last failure, build number 9 total duration how much take. This information is containing in that particular file. Okay, so if you install the safe restart plugin, automatically it is going to add one option, say restart safely. Using this one, you can restart Jenkins safely, right? So next one is next build number. See, I want to change that build number. If you trigger this one, it is going to next build number is 11. Instead of 11, it has to start with that 20 or 25. What we can do? I want to start with build number 20 instead of 11. The next build number. What you have to do? You can go to Jenkins home directory, jobs directory, and you will see that next build number one file. You can go and update it or install one plugin. With that plugin, you can change it. Assume you don't have that access to the Linux server where your Jenkins is installed. So that time we are not able to update that next build number plugin, right? So just go one level. Okay, if you see here, we have one file called as next build number, right? So build number is 11. Instead of 11, it has to start with 20. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to install one plugin, manage Jenkins. Here search with next build number. Next build number. Set the build number Jenkins will use for the jobs next build. Select this one. Install without restart. So now it has installed. Where I can see that one? Go to the job level and you will see that set next build number. Click on this one. So it is 11 is there. Instead of that one, 22. Click on submit. Okay. So now you can go here and you can check it. See, it has updated with the 22. It has saved. Right. So now if you go here and if you trigger this build, it is going to start with the 22. Just observe. It's supposed to start with 11, but we have changed it, right? So this plugin we can use for changing the next build number instead of the default one increment by one, right? This one. Jacoco. already we installed this one, right? Jacoco plugin, Java code coverage. To generate that JNet report, we use this one. So Vijay Kumar is asking, after setting that 22, next bill numbers are like 23, 24? Yes. Now, if you go and do that bill, it will be like 23, see? Right. Can we set that bill number less than current bill number? It is not possible. Right. Okay. So you may have question. So why we need to change this bill number? I will share you that one incident where I used it and when I used it. So this is why this is one Jenkins server. Okay. So we have integrated another tool called as Urban Code Deploy (UCD). The tool name is UCD for deploying the application. So we were using this Urban Code Deploy for deploying the application into the WAS WebSphere application server. Right. So what the Jenkins will do? Jenkins will create a package, and that package it will give it to that Urban Code Deploy. Urban Code Deploy tool will deploy that application into that application servers without downtime. Right. So here eh, already we have configured, we created a job and bill numbers started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this one. So these versions of artifacts already available here. Okay, Maven hyphen web hyphen app 1.0 dot var file is there. So like this, some versions are there: 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. So like these versions are there. What we did, we have changed this Jenkins server. So we have some issue with the server, it has crashed. So again what we did, we created another Jenkins server and we have integrated, we have created a job. So again if you create a job from beginning, what will happen? Again it is going to start with the bill number 1, right? So that time we are facing this because with the same version already one package is there in this Urban Code Deploy tool. We were getting the errors. It is not uploading into that this Urban Code Deploy tool because already with that version package is there. Then we realized that, oh, we need to change that the build number. Okay, so that time we used this next build number. Okay, so we used that plugin and we changed that from where we need to start. Clear? So some plugins we may not go into use whatever I'm explaining, but if you know, it is good to have, right? If you have that information, when you are getting that kind of requirement, hey, immediately, oh, I know this plugin, let me use this plugin, right? So like that, you are going to use it. Clear? Okay. So this SSH agent we are going to use when we are discussing about that Jenkins pipeline script. Okay, we are going to install this one and we will discuss email extension plugin. So did you remember when we are installing Jenkins server, we selected that install suggested plugins. Install suggested plugins, right? So that time this plugin has installed. So if you go and see in that installed plugins, you will see this plugin name also already, right? So manage Jenkins, manage plugins, install. So you can search here email extension. See, This plugin already installed. This plugin is a replacement for Jenkins email publisher. This allows to configure every aspect of email notifications. When email is sent, who should receive it, what email says. So like this plugin can be used to send the emails. So anyway, right now we are not using. So automatically this plugin has installed when we are selected that install suggested plugin. That's why. And also see this mailer plugin. It is showing that disabled. Right. No need to use this one because this is the advanced email extension plugin is the advanced one. Okay. So this email extension plugin can be used to configure the SMTP server for sending the emails we are going to use. Right. So we are going to use that send that build notification to the Slack. So you guys can create account in the Slack. We'll discuss later. Right. How to create account in the Slack. Right. You guys can install this application in your laptop. Right. Or directly you can access through URL also. Okay. So we'll discuss later this one. How to integrate Slack application with our Jenkins and how we can send that notifications. Then SonarQube scanner. See, currently how we are integrating SonarQube server details with our Jenkins server. In the pom.xml, we are configuring. Right. Instead of updating that pom.xml, do you have any other option? Yes. Directly, you can integrate, you can configure SonarQube server details in the Jenkins server itself. So for that one, you have to use this SonarQube scanner plugin. Once you install this SonarQube scanner plugin, okay, so let me install that one. But it is outdated plugin. Now we don't want to use this. Okay, SonarQube scanner install. So after installing this plugin, go to that Jenkins configuration page. There you will see that SonarQube. Go back to that Jenkins dashboard, manage Jenkins. So configure page means this one, configure system. Click on this one. Just search with that Sonar. See, SonarQube servers. So click on add SonarQube server. Give any name, Jenkins, the SonarQube server URL, and token you can give that one. Okay, so you have to give this token. So like this, you can integrate this SonarQube with the Jenkins URL, Jenkins, and you can use it. So for this one, I have created one recorded video. So if you go to our playlist, and if you see here Jenkins videos, click on view full playlist. If you see here SonarQube server integration with Jenkins. Okay, SonarQube server integration with Jenkins. Just go through this recorded video if you want. Okay, so if you want to integrate SonarQube server externally with Jenkins, you can go through this one. And also guys, just go through this Jenkins plugin management also. It is also a very useful video I have created. Right. Suresh is asking, sir, in the company, do we use configure pom.xml or Jenkins SonarQube scanner plugin? So currently we are using that in the pom.xml we are configuring. But one guy come up with this kind of requirement. Sir, I don't want to configure that SonarQube server details. So that's why I have created one video and I have uploaded here. Okay. You should have SonarQube server and Jenkins. If you want, you can go through this recorded video at least. Okay. Next one is audit trail. Yesterday someone is asking. Okay, I think Devendran. How to know which user has taken which action, like which user is triggered the job, which user is deleted the job, created the job. So for that one, we are going to install this audit trail plugin, and we are going to configure those details. Right. So by default, this audit trail plugin is not installed. Right. Click on manage Jenkins. So Vijay Kumar is asking, is it possible to configure Sonar Cloud in Jenkins? Yes, it is possible. Try it. Same way like however that the Sonar keep server URL we are going to pass na, there you can pass that Sonar Cloud. Okay. So manage plugins available. We are going to use this audit trail plugin. See, guys, if you installed already this plugin, it is not going to be available in the available tab. Suppose we install that deploy to container plugin. Can you able to see in the available tab? No. But if you go to the install tab, here if you see that deploy to container plugin, yes, it is going to display. Okay, so some people are coming back and asking, sir, when I'm searching one plugin name, it is not displaying, sir, but it is a valid plugin name. How to check whether it is installed or not? If it is installed, it will be available in the install tab. If it is not installed, then you can come to that available tab and you have to search there. Clear? So now this one audit trail plugin has not installed. That's why in the available tab it is displaying. Select this one, click on install. Let's install. So suppose you are not familiar with this plugin. So I will tell you why I have installed this plugin. So one guy has logged in into the Jenkins server and he messed up some job configurations. Like he deleted some jobs, okay, and he is not accepting that one. So then we realized that how to track all these user details. So that time we explored that audit trail plugin. So that time we are new to this plugin, right? Then what we did, we searched here audit trail. See, audit trail plugin. Observe here, this plugin say keep say a log of who performed particular Jenkins configuration such as configuring the jobs. This plugin adds an audit trail section in the main Jenkins configuration page. So once if you install this plugin, it is going to add one section called as audit trail. So however, after installing SonarQube scanner plugin, you saw that add SonarQube servers, right? Same way, once you install this audit trail plugin, it is going to add one section called as audit trails section in the main configuration page. So the Jenkins main configuration page, where we can see, click on manage Jenkins, configure system, configure system. Just scroll down, you will see that audit trail. See, when you are going to see this one, after installing the plugin, after installing the audit trail plugin, then only you can able to see. If you don't install, you are not able to see this one. Click on add logger and select this log file. So we need to keep all this information right in one file. So that file called as log file. Where we need to keep? So I'm going to give that Jenkins home directory /var/lib Jenkins. So this is Jenkins home directory. Why I'm giving Jenkins home directory? Because this file is going to create with the Jenkins user. So Jenkins user have the access to this particular file system. There it can create it, right? So I'm giving a one file name called as audit trail.log. So what will happen with this name? It is going to create 0 like this one, arbitrary log 0. So here log file size in megabytes. So I'm going to give that 10 MB. So once it reaches that 10 MB, what will happen? It is going to create that another file with the name 1, audtrail.log 1. Again, if it reaches 10 MB, what will happen? It is going to create that another log file with the name 2. So like this, how many files it is going to create? It will create n number of files it is going to create. But I want to maintain only last 5 files only. So for that one, see here, log file count, specify here 5. Log file count, you can specify that here 5, right? So now what will happen? Once it reaches the 10 MB size, okay, it is going to create that another file. So like that, how many files it is going to create? 5 files. Suppose it has created that like this one, okay, 3, 4, so and 5. Now it reaches that 6, right? What will happen? So the first file is going to delete it. So the recent 5 bills only it is going to maintain. The recent 5 bills only it is going to maintain. Right. So let's see. Save it. So now if you go to your Jenkins home directory, there you will see that this file has created audittrail.log.0, this file, right? So it is empty, okay? If you want, you can see the content. So now I'm going to use that tail command, tail -f, the file name. Hit the enter. So right now, no content, right? Because we didn't done any activities after creating this file. So now what I'm going to do? I'm going to trigger this job. Click on build now. Now you can go and see here. See, Facebook-dev job has started by this Mithun Technologies. And also if you see here, build number 24. Right. See, build is successful. Started at this one, completed at this particular time. Right. So I used that tail command, tail -f, this one. So if you use the -f option, what will happen? If any content is going to update in this particular file, automatically it is going to display here. Okay. So now I'm going to create a one job. So I want to run shell script. For that one, click on new item and give that one run shell script job name. Select freestyle, click on OK. So for running the shell script, we don't want to get the code from that source code management. So select that none only, leave that none only. Here under add build step, See here, invoke top level Maven targets. Select this one. Sorry, we don't want this one, right? It is not this one. So under add build step, select this one, execute shell. So here you can write that script. Echo, I am running this script in Jenkins job. Echo, today date is the date. Now save it. See, we created this job, right? You can go here and see. See, create item, run shell script by Mithun Technologies, and I have submitted, means I have saved. See, this particular job I have created and I have saved. So now if you go and trigger the job, see, this particular job, run shell script job build number 1 started by this particular user. And also if you want, you can go and see that console output. See here, we ran the shell script, right? Right. So like this, you can run the shell scripts also. So now, if you delete the job, how we can delete this job? See here, delete project. One option is there. Click on this one. See, it's deleted. Right. Now, if you go and see here, it will clearly shows that this particular job has deleted by this user. Now, easily you can able to understand, right? So, which user has deleted this job? Right. So, like this, we used this audit trail plugin. If you observe, using this audit trail plugin, which user performed which action and all. Okay. So, this particular user has deleted this job. Is it possible to recover or restore that deleted job using this audit trail plugin? It is not possible. It is not possible. Using this audit trail plugin, just we can see that which user performed which action, right? But you are not able to restore that deleted job. In that case, what we have to do? We have to install that other plugin. So the audit trail plugin, just it is going to take care of which user has logged in, what they did, all these things, right? So now we are going to install that another plugin called as job history. Job history. Okay, so job config history. So using this job config history plugin, you can see that which user has configured and what configurations they did. Everything it is going to maintain, right? So right now we didn't install that plugin. So once you install that plugin, you will see here job configuration history. So go here, click on manage Jenkins, go to the available tab, and here search with the job config, this one, job configuration. I think they have changed the name also. Earlier it was job config. Now job configuration history plugin. Select this one, install without restart. So this plugin has installed successfully. So now if you observe here, we can see that job config history, one option we can see. Click on this one. So right now it is showing that no configuration history available because after installing we didn't done any configuration. So now what I can do, I'm going to update something. Okay, open this tab, click on configure. Maybe I'm going to remove this record Jacopo plugin, save it. Now go here, click on this job config. Show job config. See here it is showing that show system configurations only. Right now it is the, if you want to see that job configuration history, see Facebook FNQA, it has changed. This is the user. Okay, if you want to see what they have updated, click on this one. So right now it is not displaying because of this browser issue. You can open in other browser, it will display. Right, clearly it is showing. And also if you want to see who created jobs, so right now it is not showing because after installing this plugin we didn't create any jobs. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create this job, run shell script freestyle. So here I'm going to add some commands. Echo hello everyone, save it. So now if you go here, click on job config, see that who created jobs only. See here, this cells, this job which has created this particular time, it is been created. So now if you do any updates, configure echo good morning, good afternoon, good evening, save it. So now if you go here, click on job config history, show job configs only. Okay, you see this particular job has changed, the configuration has changed, right? Recently this one, it is going to see we added this line, right? We added this line, that's right. So earlier if you go and see, that line was not there, right? So if you click on show all configs, it will display here changed or see changed or created, right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this job. Okay, so just click on build now. So it's build number one, it's done, right? So if you go and see here, show all logs, just this is going to show who updated or deleted or created. It is not going to give that who triggered this job under, right? So each plugin its own advantages, disadvantages. So this plugin is not giving that who triggered the job under, but audit trail plugin it is giving that who triggered job. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this job. Click on delete. Now you can go here, job config history plugin, and if you see here, show deleted jobs only. See, this job has deleted by this particular user, right? So now if you see here, this plugin has this job has deleted, and if you see here, restore project, right? Click on this restore project. Yes. So now if you see here, this job has restored. Using that audit trail plugin can able to restore it. It is not possible. So that is the difference between audit trail and job configuration history plugin, right? So guys, this is very important plugin. Everyone should install this plugin in our Jenkins server. So we are using that 5 Jenkins servers. In all the Jenkins servers, we have installed this plugin, job config history plugin, so that easily we can see the who updated, what they have updated, who deleted the job, everything we can see, so that we can recover what we deleted. If by mistake we deleted, we can recover that those jobs. Clear? So anybody have any questions about this audit trail and job config history plugin? Is there any option to delete that job permanently? See, this is what, how we are in deleting. Go to that particular job, delete job. So this job is deleting permanently only, right? But if you don't install this job config history, it is going to permanently delete only, right? So after installing this job config history, it is maintaining that who deleted, which job is deleted. Then we can restore it. If you don't install this plugin, anyway, it is going to delete permanently only. Okay. So Suresh is asking, sir, do we need to install all these plugins and how to uninstall the particular plugin after installation? I think yesterday I showed you, no? I don't know what you were doing earlier. So Baya, if you want to, so first of all, we are not going to install all the plugins. Based on our requirement, we are going to install that whatever the plugin it required. Right. So you have installed the plugin, but I don't want that plugin. I want to uninstall it. Very simple. Go to the install plugins. Go to the manage Jenkins, manage plugins. Click on install. You will see here enabled or disabled. Earlier it was showing here uninstall. Now it is showing enabled and disabled. And also if you see here red color, once if you click on this one red color cross symbol, it is going to uninstall. So once if you uninstall this plugin, you should restart the Jenkins server. Then only it is going to get reflect. So earlier versions, we don't have this option called as enabled and disabled. So if you disable this particular plugin, feature is not going to be available. Even though it is installed, but you have disabled, right? But earlier versions of Jenkins, we don't have this feature, enabled or disabled. Only we have one option called as uninstall. So now that one also they have given as in terms of that icon. Earlier we were seeing that uninstall. That's all. Clear? Okay. So next build is scheduled build. See, my requirement is today I want to trigger the job this particular time 6 p.m. IST. So this is only one time requirement. Today I want to trigger the job, this particular job at 6 a.m. IST. Only today only. In this case, what you are going to do? And you are not available that particular time. Okay. You logged off. But you want to trigger that particular job at 6 p.m. In that case, what we are going to do? We are going to configure that build periodically. It is not going to work out because see what is our requirement? only today it has to trigger. Only today it has to trigger, right? But build periodically, it is going to trigger whatever the schedule time we have given. If you suppose if you configure that build periodically, every day it is going to trigger at 6 p.m. But my requirement is only one time, that too today itself, right? So that for that one, we are going to use this scheduled build plugin. So if you install this plugin, okay, after installing the plugin, so if you see here, this green color one icon is there, na? Using this option, we can trigger this job. So if you want to trigger job, you don't want to go to this particular job and you don't want to click on build now. So from here itself, you can trigger. See, build has schedule. Okay. So if you go here, see here, build number 25 is triggered. So from here also, you can trigger this job. Once you install that scheduled build plugin, here you are going to see one icon with a black color. Okay. So let me install it. Manage Jenkins, manage plugins, available. Just search it here. Scheduled build, schedule build. See, adds a capability to schedule a build for a later point in the time. Okay, select this one, install without restart. Right. So now observe here, one icon is added. Ne? Earlier this icon was not there, and once if you click on this one, see, it is going to display this one. So it is going to display that server time. According to that, you can change it. Okay, and click on schedule it. So that particular time, whatever the time you have configured, in that particular time, the build is going to trigger. Clear? So I have used it only one time this one. So guys, whatever I'm specifying with bold, those are important plugins. Okay. So next one is blue version plugin. So let me install that one. It's a very big plugin. It is having many dependency plugins. Click on manage plugins, available. Here just search with that blue version. This one. Select install without restart. See, many dependency plugins are there. Sorry. So it will take some time. We'll come back and we'll see. So next one is publish for SSH. See, if you want to upload any files, suppose you have created a WAR file in the Jenkins server. So anyway, Jenkins server is running in one Linux server only, right? So from that Linux server to another Linux server, you want to upload a file. So that time we are going to use that publish for SSH plugin. So we'll use this one in the Docker. So that time we'll see. Okay, how to install this plugin, how to use this plugin. Right, publish for SSH. So thin backup. This is another plugin, very important plugin. So if you see, we have one topic called as Jenkins backup. To take the Jenkins configurations files backup, we are going to use this Jenkins backup plugin, right? So that time we are going to use this thin backup plugin. So many other Jenkins backup plugins are there, but thin backup plugin is the very useful, and it is having some features, good features. We'll see when we are discussing about this topic, Jenkins backup. We'll install this plugin, thin backup plugin, right? So it's installed. So if you see, after installing that blue version plugin, you will see here one option, open blue version, right? Click on this one. So your Jenkins GUI is going to change, right? It is taking time to switch from older GUI to that new GUI. Oh, still it is taking. Let me refresh it. Uh, Shafiq is saying this plugin uses lot of system resources. Yes, it will take lot of system resources. And also, did you observe while installing this plugin, it is installing that other many dependency plugins also. But we are not going to use this much. So why this much time it is taking today? Okay, let it be. So once it is loaded, we'll come back. So if you see another plugin name is build name setter. So right now, if you see, our build numbers will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. It will be yes or no. Instead of 1, 2, 3 like that one, I want dev-1, dev-2, right? Dev-3. That environment name it has to add. That environment name it has to add, right? So if it is a QA-1, QA-2, this custom name I need to give. So for that one, we are going to use that build name setter plugin. Using this one, we can customize the build number rather than 1, 2, 3, 4 like that one. Okay, still it is not. Maybe so with the latest version, still maybe they have some issues. We'll see. Okay, so we'll go back. You guys can try this one. Okay, once you install, click on this one. It will go to that open this blue version GUI. There you will see that different GUI. Okay, so again, if you want to come back, there you will see one this kind of option. Go back to the classic editor. You can, or you can go click on this back button. Okay, so you will come back to that classic editor. This is the classic editor. So I'm going to install that, build a name, setter plugin, build a name and description setter. Okay, select this. See, this plugin inserts that display name and a description of a build to something other than 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Select this one, install without restart. It is installed. Now go back to Jenkins dashboard where I can see that option in the job level. Click on this job and click on configure. Just scroll down. Okay, just scroll down. See here, set the build name. Okay, click on, if you don't know much information, click on this one. Normally builds are named by their sequential numbers, but you can change the name and description to something more meaningful to your the context of this job. Okay, once if you click on this question mark, it is going to disappear, that help text. Select this one, select this checkbox, and here see, build underscore number is a one environment variable. Build underscore number is in one environment variable. It is going to give that dynamically the build number, right? So if you want to get a build number value, we are going to use a dollar symbol. So this is a one environment variable. If you want to get that variable value, we are going to use a dollar symbol. So here I am going to specify dev hyphen this build number. Save it. So now if you go and trigger this job, instead of 26, dev hyphen 26, it is going to see dev hyphen 26. Right. So like this, you can make it a customization. You can make it customization. Clear? So next one, convert to pipeline. So when we are going to use this plugin, if you want to see currently what type of projects we have created, we have created that freestyle project type, Maven project type we have created. But in the real time, most of the jobs which we are going to create using this pipeline project type. Pipeline project type. Okay, so we are going to discuss. So if you see here, create a CI/CD for Java project. Maybe so Thursday we are going to discuss this one. Okay, so tomorrow we have Jenkins security, create views, some other options are there. Those topics we are going to discuss. Thursday we are going to discuss Thursday and Friday. Very important classes. Don't miss anybody. This one, these two classes, because nowadays, okay, everyone is creating the jobs. Most of the jobs which we are creating using the pipeline project type. So earlier when I started my career in DevOps, so I was creating the jobs using the freestyle Maven project type and all. Right. So now also some guys are creating the jobs using the freestyle project. Okay, we'll discuss what is the advantages if you use this pipeline project type rather than freestyle. So assume I have created the jobs using the freestyle project long back, but my requirement is I want to convert this pipeline project to that freestyle project to that pipeline project type, or Maven project type to the pipeline project. So for that one, we are going to use this convert to pipeline. Convert to pipeline. This plugin we are going to use. So I think 2 years back, one of our student he got this requirement. So I have explored and I have used this plugin for his requirement. Okay. So role-based authorization strategy. In tomorrow class, we are going to discuss about this one. So we are going to discuss about that Jenkins security, right? So in the Jenkins security, we are going to some authorization strategies like a matrix-based authorization strategy, okay? Project-based authorization strategy, like that. Role-based authorization strategy also one strategy is there. Once you install this plugin, you are going to see that option. Right, in tomorrow session, we are going to use this plugin in the Jenkins security. Okay, so some external plugins, Urban Code Deploy. Just if you go to our YouTube channel, so just refer this video. In this video, I have explained that how to download that external plugin and how to install that external plugin in the Jenkins server and how to use that plugin. So all these things I have covered in this video. Just go through this video. Okay, in that video I have explained that external plugins also. Clear? Anybody have any questions about these plugins? No questions? Okay, so in tomorrow session we are going to discuss about that port number change. Port number change. So right now the default port number for Jenkins is 8080. We are going to change from 8080 to something else. Right, and also we'll discuss about that create views. We'll discuss what is this views. Then we'll discuss about that Jenkins security. So Jenkins security means how we can create the users, how we can provide the access to that users, which access we can provide to which user, okay, jobs access, views access, nodes. So all these things we are going to discuss in tomorrow session, right? So once we'll complete that tomorrow these options, then Thursday, Friday, these things we are going to discuss, right? So let's see, Saturday we can plan class. I will tell you whether we have class or not the Saturday. Clear? So anybody have any questions? Okay. So thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.